Hi, I'm Tamara Cinnamon, and this is your Sutton Scoop. I'm here today with Elizabeth Densmore with Office to Office. This sounds like something I need. Tell me about it.
Well, what my business is that I go into different small businesses and I help business owners and entrepreneurs to find their own system, their own pattern, but they understand how to find their own paperwork as far as documents either electronically or manually.
Okay, interesting. So you, by electronically, do you mean in a computer, saying my documents that are mine are all over the map?
Yes, exactly. Everything would be put in folders, whatever the specific title is of the documents, what they should be in.
Okay.
It's the same thing as your folder in your desk. When you find that you put papers in a certain folder in your desk manually, it's the same thing that would be put into your computer.
Perfect. Now the key, I think, is that you say you do it in a way that works for them, as opposed to a specific set template.
Exactly. I would go into the business, and my first consultation is always complimentary.
Okay.
And the reason for that is to meet the client, to understand what their business is, and understand actually how their pattern of thinking, how their logic is.
Okay.
And that way I can sort of understand where they're coming from, and then I could develop before I even leave to say, well, this is what can be done.
Okay.
This is how you can understand to find your documents. And at the end of it, it's really up to the client if they want that done. Now, some clients I set up and they're on their way and they understand exactly what's going on.
Okay.
They're so happy. They just needed that certain kind of help. Other clients I go into, they need more help as far as on an ongoing basis because they're so busy, they have so many things going on.
Yeah, sounds like me. So you can be there either short-term or long-term, depending on the person.
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. And how long, Elizabeth, have you been in business with Office to Office?
I've had Office to Office for 2.5 years now.
Okay, and what pushed you towards doing this?
Well, I got pushed into that, or it felt like the idea came about was because I was at so many different offices in the past where there was no system.
Okay.
And it was all over the place.
Right.
And every single time I went in there, I would see how the office worked, I saw how the staff was, and I saw what the business means and how to put things together as far as a system. And I would put it together electronically and manually, not just for myself to know everything else, but all the staff. Because it wasn't about one person, it was about everyone in the office.
Right.
And it was a continuity so that everyone knew exactly to find what they needed to know about.
Perfect. And I know, looking online, I know I've seen your Facebook page. You seem to be really up with social media, and do you help with that side as well?
I can help with that side. I can help them as far as what I do is I'm on Hootsuite, so on a weekly basis. I do it on a weekly basis because it's just a personal, and I put out all kinds of key ideas. I put out articles for people to help them, and kind of educational in that way, so that they understand. And it's not so intimidating, because some people get really, like a little bit scared or nervous, or what do I ask? How do I know? And that's partly why I give a complimentary the first time to say, all right, this is how it could be done.
Oh, excellent.
So I take away all the mystery.
Perfect. Just make it easy.
That's right. And the other part, of course, I have my vehicle is administrative intelligence, which is really about, I can help in administrative ways also, which is like if they need forms done, they need things sent out, I can help with e-marketing, I can help with the social media. I'm the person who's in the background making the business owner, look really good.
Oh, nice. Sounds perfect. Yeah. We all need one of those.
Yes.
Excellent. So my last question, who is Elizabeth Densmore? What do you do? What do you like to do in the Okanagan? Crazy story, anything?
Okay, well, just recently there's a crazy story, and I call it my Wing Pals.
Wing Pals.
Wing Pals, where we all met and we decided to get together to sit outside of Original Joe's for 4 hours to get their whole year of wings for a week of wings.
I heard about this. Okay, excellent. So did you get it?
I did.
Oh, wow.
And I've had we had a wing party last night, the four of us. It was 6 of us actually.
Yep.
And it was so much fun. We got wings, we got food. It was just this big celebration.
Oh, fun. Well, you deserved it after sitting out there for 4 hours.
Yeah. But I decided to actually give my booklet to Kindale for their silent auction this year.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, giving back to the community.
Yes.
Excellent. So what's your website?
My website is www.office-to-office.ca.
Perfect. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, Tamara.